So Levan basically revealed why Devon Larratt will never be able to defeat him in an arm wrestling match. This topic will be covered towards the end of this video. So first of all, Auden Larratt made some interesting comments about Devon's upcoming match against Kurdecha, which is obviously on the left arm because Alex doesn't stand a chance against Devon on the right, and he's going to compete against Morozov on the right arm. So Auden said that when Devon was getting bullied by Alex on the practice table, it was actually after Devon's match against Levan. He was relaxing, not working out at all, was just having some soup diet, and he was weighing 230 pounds. At that time, Auden himself can pin Devon Larratt. That's how weak he was. Well, I would have believed that if that was the only case where we saw these two pull. But I think we have seen them practice 3 times now, and all of the times the result on the left arm was the same. So was Devon never strong when he practiced with Alex? I doubt that. Maybe not as strong as he's going to be in their official super match, but definitely pretty strong. And Auden was saying that at that time Alex was preparing for a match, so he was in top condition. And now when the actual match happens, Devon will be 70 pounds heavier than the previous time when they faced each other on the arm wrestling table. So it's going to be a good match. I'm still favoring Alex Kurdecha, no matter what Auden or anyone else says, because Kurdecha's left arm is pretty solid. I think it's his stronger arm, and Devon's stronger arm is the right, not the left. But anyways, Bald Devon is back, and he trained with a bunch of guys in Texas, looking stronger than ever and looking really massive. He's still in 290s range. He practiced with Brian Shaw too. We have not seen the video yet, but Devon made a comment about Brian saying that Brian is getting pretty awesome pretty quick. We heard Levan Saginashvili talk about Brian Shaw too. He was saying that since he has now gotten a 10-year visa for US, he would like to go to Brian's place and train him so that he can actually get into the top 10 of arm wrestling and maybe even become the best guy in the world. He's looking better than before, but obviously not as good as he has looked in the past. But this time it looks like he has been training for some time. In past 3 years, Engin has announced that he has started training maybe a dozen times, and then within a week or so he stops training. The motivation goes away. But since now the workload on him is much less than before, because Robert Baxter is also helping or maybe even doing more than Engin Terzi to organize the events, Engin can actually work out, and looks like it is going to work out for him this time. He said by the end of this year he will be competing in an 85 kg super match. Against who, we don't know yet, and if he can get into a better shape later on, maybe he would like to drop to 77 kilos. Rustom Babayev gave an injury update. It's in English, so I'll just let you listen to him.
Hello everyone, I want to tell about my injury. I feel much better. I hope to start training harder in 2-3 weeks. Have a nice evening and see you soon.
Now let's talk about Levan Saginashvili. In a recent interview on Henry's channel, Levan was asked something about his form or his shape in the Devon Larratt match, and he said that his wrist was only 50 to 60% during the Devon match. Nothing new here, he has mentioned that in the past as well. He said that the injury was still fresh. He just had to start working out before the Devon match with 10-15 kilo weights, which is quite unusual for him. So he had to start getting stronger from scratch. That's why the shape wasn't best against Devon. And maybe that was one of the reasons why in all of his past matches he was least confident going into the second Devon Larratt match because of his shape. And that's why the first round stopped, because his wrist wasn't properly warmed up. He wasn't confident to go all out. That's why he had to resort to a flop press. And after that first round, he thought that his wrist is gone, he will have to resort to a flop press every single round. But then he was surprised that he was able to top roll Devon in the next 3 rounds. Levan's analysis on this subject is Devon put so much pressure into that King's move trying to stop Levan's press that it literally hurt both of them. Devon injured his back during the match. Levan's tricep was sore up until a week after that super match. But the main deciding factor was Devon's arm got gassed out trying to stop Levan's press, and he didn't have anything afterwards. So basically these are the reasons why Levan couldn't even genuinely tell us whether Devon was stronger than their first match or not. Because as per Levan, he was much stronger in their 2022 first super match, and now he's going to be much stronger than that shape. So basically, if Devon cannot beat Levan when his wrist was 60%, how is he going to ever beat him? I don't think that day is ever going to come. But in the past, I also said that I don't think Devon is ever going to get up to 300 pounds, and he did that easily. So maybe he can do this as well. Thanks for watching, like the video, and I'll see you again.